Jesus is Lord.
Hey guys, and welcome to Little Blackbird 91. We're talking to you guys about NIKKI THOT and Jamie Perkins. Just a few days ago, Jamie Perkins came out and released a video about the accusations that he had laid at the feet of his ex-wife, NIKKI, who was apparently abusive and a liar and a cheat. Yes, he came out and said those things in an hour and 23-minute video. Now, we've done a complete breakdown already, so if you haven't gone to watch it, go and watch it. It's a 3-hour live. I broke the whole video down. But now, just recently, a few hours ago on NIKKI THOT's IG, she just released a statement talking about what she's going to address in the coming weeks, I guess, or coming days, whatever she decides to drop the video. But she is going to respond to his comments, and she's put some things here that we can begin to dissect and hopefully begin to form a narrative as to why she believes that he too is not being truthful about the allegations he's laid at her feet. So if you're new to the channel, do me a massive favor, like, share, subscribe, click on that bell button for notification of the uploads. And, we want you guys to help us get to 100K. You guys have helped us so much. The stats are showing that you guys really are plowing and getting behind the channel. We appreciate that. Our membership has grown phenomenally as well. If you haven't joined already, join the team. It's £1, $1. We have membership lives every other 3 weeks or so. I said 2, but it's actually 3. And we have conversations about some real deep issues as well. So make sure you guys look into that. If you're more interested in obviously joining a more family, bit more away from YouTube, and then we have a Discord team that is linked to our Patreon. Go and join that and join in with the conversations on that side of the internet. It's important that if you want to have some fun, have some talks and TV shows and all that kind of stuff, that's a place for you. And finally, as you can see on top of my head, I'm wearing one of our merchandise as well, Mineral Gang. The link is down below in the description. Go and get your hoodie, your jackets, your hats, your scarves, whatever. We've got it all there for you. But let's get into this conversation because I think it's real. It's real conversation, and I really want to be able to break this down. Okay, so I'm gonna go. This is NIKKI THOT's page 11 hours ago. I woke up to this and I was going to do a video and I said, let me go to sleep and go to bed and we can do it in the morning. So she says this: it is extremely disappointing that my ex-husband would publish private footage and conversations to try and slander my character. I never intended to speak on my previous marriage for the sake and security of our 2 little girls. This isn't something I ever wanted to expose them to. I've done my utmost to shield them. As a mother, my priorities have always been to protect them. However, Jamie has forced me to share my side of the story, the truth, the context behind the video, and the audio recordings. I ask you to please be patient as I intend to address all of his accusations. I want to say thank you for those that have been nothing but supportive. My friends and family have messaged and checked in on me. Thank you. That was NIKKI THOT. Okay, now I read that quickly. I want to say this first and foremost, which is, number one, I want to talk about this. It's separate from this. I don't ever condone people wanting to go on her page and then start saying mad stuff to her, right? I don't care if she's black, she's white. I don't want to see it. In a day and age where people can actually kill themselves and we can see it, I don't want to see that stuff, guys. So if you know you're going to her page to spew hate, I don't want to see it. You understand? Like, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see you going on her page in a comment section and just saying spewing hate, right? Because people, that's a mother, that's his ex-wife. Like, let's chill, yeah? I understand that some of you are angry, I get it, but some of the comments are just a little bit wild. You know what I mean? They're more than just, I don't like what you did. It's like, crazy stuff. I think also added to the situation is, the revelations that Jamie released on his page. She says something really interesting in her attribute. So let's just break this down, what she's saying. She said, it is extremely disappointing that my ex-husband would publish private footage and conversations to try and slander my character. Well, you're absolutely right, it was private footage. But the second thing is, there were not just the footage and the conversations, but it's what it's actually saying. It's what is actually said. And I think that's the part that's kind of scary. Like, what he showed as evidence is what's scary, right? But I hear it. She's extremely disappointed. Said, I never intended to speak on my previous marriage for the sake and security of our 2 little girls. Now, let me be very clear. I want to show you another clip. I want to show you another clip. I remember watching this young lady some time back when I actually was doing a lot of stuff around SPAC Nation and other videos like that. Summer Aku, I was watching her videos at the time. And I want to just also bring this clip here as well, right? Because she summarizes my sentiments exactly what I was saying. So let me just get this clip up for you guys. Let me get this off the screen because there's too much energy. Okay.
Imagine that these things are actually not true. So your fans have been fighting this man for something he's never done, and that is unfair. I'm not saying Jamie was good or Jamie was bad, or Nikki was good or Nikki was bad. All I'm saying is this: think about your family, think about your children. Let it not be that people are spreading lies about the father of your children. Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Saman. So I don't know, a lot of you may have come across it. If you haven't, Jamie and Nikki, if you don't know who they are very popular. You know, they are very popular OG. When you say OG, they were the real family vloggers. Yeah, you know, these people that show their lives. So you can Google them if you want to know more about them. So not too long ago, their marriage broke up and there was so much going on. And Jamie himself has finally spoken for the first time about what happened in that marriage. And I smile. Let me tell you guys why I smile. Because I'm not smiling like, you know, that smile of, I spoke about this couple. I spoke about them. Before I say anything else, right? I'm going to show you guys this small clip. You right? Let me let you guys watch this clip first.
Out of the house, Nikki. Please leave. Please leave. Please leave the house, Nikki. Please leave the house.
Look at you.
Please leave the house. Please leave the house. This is violence. You've got the kids in your hands. Leave the house right now.
This is exactly what he wanted.
Leave the house right now.
This is exactly what he wanted.
Leave the house.
And look, he's getting video
Leave the
evidence.
house.
This has been planning this.
Leave the
He
house.
has been planning
Leave the
this
house.
from day one.
Leave the house. Leave the house. The children don't deserve to see this.
I think you need to take responsibility. Okay, yeah. All right.
Leave the
You
house.
guys will never see my kids again. You guys will never see my kids again. Ever. Ever.
That will not happen. Leave the house.
Look at you guys.
Leave the house.
Look at you guys. That's
Leave the
hilarious.
house.
Look.
Leave the house.
Whatever.
Leave the house, Nikki. Leave the
This is
house.
exactly what you wanted, Jamie.
Leave the
This is
house.
exactly what you wanted. You're actually
Leave the house.
exactly what you wanted.
And this is what I've been putting up with for years. Violence, all of this. And the kids have to see it. That's the sad thing. And never taking responsibility for any of her actions. Caught out, trying to cheat on me, and then she acts like this. Instead of saying sorry, instead of trying to make it right. I'm sorry, Mom. You okay?
No, I'm not. Okay.
Okay, so that is one of the receipts that Jamie showed in his new video. Let me tell you guys. Now, those that are going to say, let's wait and hear from her.
So, sorry. So, listen, I'm not trying to take sides, but the evidence is quite damning against Nikki. So she's going to bring evidence about some of the stuff. And I haven't even gone into, if you have to go watch my 3-hour live, because I really did break it down all the way there. And I wanted to show you Summer Aku, because she actually, in the very beginning, just 2019, when she actually broke it down, she actually spoke about the fact that Nikki didn't defend Jamie at the time, and he was being accused. By the way, Jamie was being accused at the time. So there were videos, and I can go back and I'll show you a video where he defended himself 3 years ago about the accusations that were coming out. She didn't come out and defend him. So if this was really about protecting your daughters and protecting your children, she didn't come out and defend him at the time, right? So in a statement where she says, you know, for the sake of my marriage, I wanted to protect them and make sure they were good. What would have been beneficial at the time, and is what Summer Aku was actually alluding to, is, well, in 2020, 2019, would have been great for you to come out and actually say, guys, stop attacking Jamie. He didn't cheat. He wasn't cheating. He didn't abuse me, and all this stuff. Those were the rumors that were swirling around about him, right? And it should have been a simple case of her coming out and saying, hey, guys, I didn't do those things. But the reality is she didn't do it. And it's given me pause, because it's making me think, then, well, did you not do it because you wanted people to make him the baddie and the villain, and then your behavior would go underneath the radar? Is that why you didn't do it? Because this should have really been a clear-cut case of, if someone says that my ex, and these are big boy videos that were coming out at the time, as he mentioned about the 1 million one, a couple of other videos that were coming out at the time of rumors about why they broke up, right? But if someone said that about my ex and I had a child with them and this is not true, I would be first one to be like, hey, look, guys, stop this. Especially my fans are going crazy. My ex did not cheat on me and she did not abuse me. Let's stop talking like that. You get what I'm saying to you? Like, I'm not gonna let that accusation ride. One, because we still have a child as well together. I want to protect the kids too. But also as well, at the same time, I don't want your name to be diminished. We broke up. We didn't get along. It is what it is. We go about our business. But the receipts that have come out are very damning. So she said she's done her utmost to shield them. As a mother, my priorities have always been to protect them. But when we look at some of the behaviors that we saw in the receipts, some of the behaviors we saw in the receipts, baby, we need to talk about it. You know what I mean? So, you know, I'm waiting to see what she's going to say. I'm open to what she's going to say. I want to be able to hear her point of view as well, because there is two sides to the story. And one thing I will say, and I'll do a video about this, is that one thing I had an issue with Jamie was there was a woe is me tale. And two, there was a lack of accountability in terms of what did you bring to the relationship that also didn't make this relationship work. Now, I get the fact that she didn't work. I get the fact that she wasn't trying as hard as you wanted her to be. But what was your accountability? And I'm big on that because, sir, when I was watching it, I was like, yeah, I can see that there were issues there. You weren't very assertive. You didn't assert yourself very well, right? You put her happiness above the family. You wanted to make her happy above the family. Yeah, there was things that were there that I didn't see that you were being accountable about. And so for me personally, that tells me that you are a perpetual victim, right? So I'm not just forget the abuse part. I want to stand with victims and etc. And we'll do a separate video, okay? Because we're gonna address this because that's been another issue. But there was a lack of accountability in terms of what you played a part in. And that, for me, tells me that you're a perpetual victim and you don't see where you make faults. That can be very annoying. And actually, in the text, what he showed us, that's the very thing she actually said, funnily enough in the text. She said, hey, he doesn't see, you always believe you're always right. And now, I'm not saying again, we're ignoring the abuse. What we are saying is there's a fault that you have. Maybe you do always see that you're always right. And you don't see how that can be frustrating. Where's your accountability? 3 years later, 4 years later, where's your accountability to say, this is what I've done wrong? Now, I'm going to address the abuse allegations and stuff like that in another video because I do believe we're having a conversation about that. And it's mad to me that people are wanting to dismiss the evidence. That's another conversation. But she has fired back. And so we await to see what she's going to say as well. All right? So please stop leaving nasty messages. It's not it. We're not about that life. We don't even have to do that. All right, like, share, subscribe, click on the bell button for notification of uploads. We appreciate you guys. We'll see you again.